Hello and welcome. Very good afternoon. You're watching Mirror Now. I am Afrida Rahman Ali. Well, we are going to focus on a grave offence that was committed in the state of Uttar Pradesh. A gang rape was committed, and following that, what happened is even more horrifying. The rape victim was cremated in the dead of the night, allegedly without the parents or the family consent by the UP Police. So that's our prime focus at this hour. At the moment, tensions have erupted in Hathras, the hometown of the rape victim, after UP cops cremated the victim post-midnight without the family's approval. Victim's family alleged that they were in fact locked inside their house, even thrashed by the cops at night. They were restrained from coming to the cremation ground. There was just one person from the neighbourhood, a distant relative, who the police accompanied and made him attend the last rites. The rest of the family was not even given a sneak peek of the mortal remains of the victim, and they were not allowed access to the cremation ground, barely a kilometer away from the girl's home. So that's the story we are looking at, and we are going to in fact discuss this issue threadbare, with the entire focus on what are the omissions and commissions committed by the UP Police as a police force. Did it do its duty, and how is it possible that a cremation can be conducted in this manner in the dead of the night without taking the family's consent? So a massive row has sparked off over whether or not the victim's family was given access to the mortal remains after the body reached Hathras last night. So on one hand, the victim's father has claimed that the cops did not allow the family to even get a glimpse of the mortal remains. On the other hand, the district magistrate of Hathras denied the family allegations and said that he has a video of the last rites to prove his point that the family's consent was indeed taken.
ना ना किसी को चेहरा नहीं दिखाया।
जब आपने ये बोला कि आपने जब बोला आखिरी बार एक बार देखने दीजिए, तो उनका जवाब क्या था इसमें?
उसमें आखिरी बार कहा उन्होंने, हमारी तो एक भी नहीं चलने दी है। उन्होंने नहीं हमारी आनाकानी करते हुए उन्होंने अपनी मतलब मन से ही उन्होंने मतलब अंतिम संस्कार कर।
सर मंत्री जी से तो पूछ लेंगे कि लेकिन एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन सर आप ही के अंडर में हुआ ना सर, कल जब क्रिमेशन हुआ तो
क्यों सर? एक बार बात कर ली मंत्री जी को, और भी लोग मैं सभी चैनल्स को इस बारे में कई बार बता चुका हूं। और अब
सर एक बार ये बता दीजिए कि फादर अभी फ्रेश क्लेम कर रहे हैं कि हमारे पास कोई वीडियो या कुछ ऐसा नहीं है।
मैं आपसे शेयर कर दूंगा, मैं आपसे वीडियो शेयर कर दूंगा।
कर दीजिए शेयर।
हाँ शेयर करवा देता हूँ
सर, शेयर कर दीजिए जिसमें फादर दिख रहा हो या ब्रदर, क्योंकि आप कह रहे हैं ब्रदर दिख रहे हैं।
हाँ दिख, मैं शेयर कर देता हूँ ना। अब इसको
ठीक है सर, ठीक है।
All right, so clearly there are claims and counterclaims, and we have accessed a lot of footage which we are going to play out for our viewers one by one. The first video that we are going to show you now, this is an incriminating video shot at the time of Hathras victim's cremation. These videos bust the UP cops' claims that cremation was done with the family present on the location with their consent. So I urge the viewers to take a look at the videos, take a look at the pictures and see for themselves. I mean, pictures speak louder than words here, and this is very important information that we are accessing through this video footage. Take a look at this video. While the pyre was lit, not a single person from the victim's family could be seen, barring the Hathras cops and some other onlookers. No one from the victim's family is seen in this video. The question that needs to be asked is, where were the parents of the victim? How can you have a cremation conducted of a victim in this manner without the parents and the immediate family being present there? That's the least that the family deserves. So let's also now show you another video where heavy police bandobast can be seen at the spot of the cremation. So dozens of UP cops are making a human chain. It's all clearly visible. It's all there for you to see how this chain of cops is trying to guard the site. Who are they trying to restrain from approaching this spot is a question. If the cremation was done with family's consent, what was the need for this level of heavy police deployment during a cremation? So that's the second video playing out on your screens right now, and there is more which we are going to play out for you. Another video that we are going to play out, this exposes the UP cops once again, where we can clearly see a local a local resident blocking the ambulance carrying the mortal remains of the victim. Obviously, the family and the relatives were enraged about it the moment they realized that the body of the victim is not being taken to her home, as was the initial impression given to the family. Rather, it is being diverted straight to the cremation ground. So from Safdarjung Hospital straight to the cremation ground, something that the family was kept in the dark about. The protester can be seen sitting on ground and saying that body ghar jayegi. The cops even can be seen pacifying and protesting, those protesting right there, and all of this happening in the dead of the night at around 2 a.m. this morning.
कोई लड़ाई नहीं, झगड़ा नहीं, पार्टी घर जाएगी। आप एक मिनट खड़े होइए, खड़े होकर बात करेंगे तो बात कोई लड़ाई नहीं, झगड़ा नहीं, पार्टी घर जाएगी। आप एक मिनट खड़े होइए, खड़े होकर बात करेंगे तो बात
And there's yet another video, viewers, that we would like you to watch and also listen in, because there is clear ambience that you can listen and understand what's going on. A local trying to stop the ambulance. The cop can be heard saying that they are now going to be forcibly taking the girl's body, and there is police dadagiri that is visible, and there can be no other way of putting this. Just take a look at this.
नहीं होगी, बिल्कुल नहीं होगी, बिल्कुल नहीं होगा, बिल्कुल नहीं। चला बेटा, चलो चलो यार, चलो चलो आप नहीं होगी, बिल्कुल नहीं होगी, बिल्कुल नहीं होगा, बिल्कुल नहीं। चला बेटा, चलो चलो यार, चलो 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 आप नहीं होगी, बिल्कुल नहीं होगी, बिल्कुल नहीं होगा, बिल्कुल नहीं।
And there's one last video that we need to play out, where the locals are once again seen blocking the ambulance rather aggressively. Now, by this time, anger has peaked. People are out there trying to physically obstruct, of course, because they do not want the body to be cremated in a hurry in this manner. They had the impression that the body would be taken home, something which is not being allowed. So this results in a heated argument, as can be expected, between the cops and the locals. Amid the argument, police can be seen pushing a local resident away who was trying to block the ambulance. So all of this footage we've put together for our viewers for a clear understanding on what exactly happened on ground. Alok is tracking the latest developments for us. So Alok, the pictures that we have seen, the entire sequence is very visible now. We know exactly how things happened. After this, can the UP administration tell us that things happened with full cooperation of the family? There was no controversy. We took the consent and approval of the family, and there was nothing amiss. That is what I heard the DM say and speak to you when you spoke to them. Tell us, what is the version or what is the explanation coming from the local administration on this?
Well, Afrida, in fact, right now I'm in the same village where this whole act was unfolded. I'm just wanting to tell you that what the thing had happened. In fact, the two things are very important here. That one is the family members was not allowed to see the body, not to see the face of the girl, and the body was cremated by the police personals. In fact, this is the same place. I would just first like to show you the road which we were showing it to our viewers, on which the road blocking had happened. This is the same road which we are showing it to you. This is the same road, and this road is going towards the cremation ground. And here only, where my video journalist is showing you, that place is the same place where the road blocking had happened. that was between the farmland, and there was a small path you can see, and on that path the ambulance was blocked by the villagers, and when the police was taking that ambulance towards the cremation ground. The cremation ground is located just 500 meters away from this place where right now I'm standing. So this had happened. In fact, what all I am getting sensed from here, that police does not want any kind of chaotic situation to happen today. Remember, yesterday when the body was being, the postmortem was being conducted in the national capital, there was huge ruckus happened outside the hospital, inside the hospital. Many political parties came, and in fact what the police had said, that Delhi police and UP police had said that the family members were hijacked at that point in time. So that is what, that kind of situation the police and the administration does not want this time, and that's why they hurriedly, without taking the permission, without taking the cognizance of the family members, they cremated the body. This is what I am sensing right now from the field, from the ground zero. That is what I am telling. Now the situation is why the police and what all had happened at that point in time. At one side, the police and the DM, basically the SP and the DM, are stating that there were family members who were taken to the cremation site and they cremated the body. They have also shared 2 videos with the media. And in that video, there are 2-3 persons are seeing that they are there present on the cremation ground. But when the mirror talked to these persons, they denied and they said that they were forcefully taken to the cremation ground. These 2 persons are basically the relative of the family members, and they are saying that they were forcefully taken to the cremation ground. This is what these 2 persons are saying. We will definitely bring out those interviews for our viewers very soon. This is what I got it. So definitely there is completely lacuna from the administration side. They are not telling us the exact picture. Forcefully, some of the people from the family members, they were taken to the cremation ground just to show that they are cremating the body with the consent of the family. But remember, Afrida, important part is that the family's blood relative has to be there at the cremation ground if the cremation is taking. So if the police is claiming that they have taken the consent of the relative, that is not
we have the
at
full
all
picture
right.
of
That
what
is
happened.
completely wrong.
And okay.